Okay, now just have a look onto your screen. You'll get an connection from Amazon fraud department. You need to allow yourself so that we can go ahead and cancel your order. Okay, so just give a click on I am aware of the call and then give a click on accept. Or also, if my motive was to do anything wrong with you, I would not have sent you any security warning on your screen. If anything goes wrong while being on a call with us, you can just report it to the Better Business Bureau. No issue, sir. So you will be provided with the
Scammer you just watched is in a call center in Kolkata, located in the East Indian region of West Bengal. They are running an Amazon refund scam and are one of the dirtiest call centers when it comes to spying methods and silently stealing from victims by using their devices when the victim leaves it unattended. I've been watching these guys for a few weeks now and even made a video on them before. If you haven't seen that video, I recommend watching it first so you better understand what I'm going to show you today. After that video of shutting down some of their machines with malware, they continued their scams very quickly the next day. I respread my access through the network to the connections that I lost and continued monitoring their scams.
Hello, we are checking in our server that you have made a purchase of iPhone 11 12 worth rupees $1,499. So you want to accept the order or want to cancel the order? Okay, you want to cancel the order. We will provide you a cancellation form. Just fill it up and your order will be cancelled. Oh sir, just we will take your 5 to 10 minutes to cancel your order. Just you have to sit in front of your computer or laptop. We will give you a cancellation form.
When the scammer asks this question, if the victim has a computer or phone, there's 3 roads the scam can take from here. The first option is that the victim says that they do not have a computer or phone, and usually when they say this, other scammers that I've watched in the past give up.
So first of all, let me know one thing, ma'am. Do you have a computer or a laptop? Even you don't have a laptop or you don't have a smartphone? Okay, so this call is not for you, okay?
These scammers though are very persistent and have adapted to the fact that some people don't own technology for them to take remote access of. For the following clip I'm going to show you, we are going to listen to the senior manager on the floor, who can be identified by his deep and distinguishable voice. Whenever an agent in the call center gets close to scamming a victim, he walks over to their computer and takes over the call to finish the business.
How do you check it? Do you do any kinds of online banking? Okay, let me tell you, it will not reflect in your banking statement right now. It will reflect after 48 hours because it's a 3D payment. So after 48 hours, if you come to us, we will be able to help you. So now, as you don't have any kinds of device, so I cannot send you the money online, okay, into your bank because you don't even do online banking. All right, so what I'll be doing is, I'll be giving you the money in the form of gift card, so that you can collect the cash. No sir, after this call disconnects, we cannot hold up the money. I'll explain you everything. You can take me as your grandson.
What the scammer said there, take me as your grandson, is one of the many little things he keeps saying during calls with victims. He tries to put them at ease by saying stuff like, take me as your grandson, I will be here with you throughout the whole process, don't worry, take a deep breath, calm down. At the same time though, he also puts a lot of pressure on the victim in a non-aggressive way by saying it has to be done within 48 hours and that if the victim hangs up the phone, he will lose all of his money. All this plays a huge factor in the success rate of scammers, and this specific guy was verbally strong and had a deep voice, which is scientifically proven to make people trust you easier. It's not a surprise why he is a higher up in this company and why he gets to scam a lot of people successfully as well.
Just let me know one thing, that do you drive? Yeah, so that you can collect the cash. So do you have a nearest Walmart or a CVS pharmacy or a Family Dollar or a Dollar General? You live close to the Walmart. Okay, for all security reasons, before the money was taken out, what was the last balance you had on your card before the money was taken out, so that we can mark you as safe? Calm down, calm down. Take a deep breath, I'm there with you. Don't panic. Okay, just give me a rough count. Like, is it more than 1,000 or less than 1,000?
The scammer asks the victim how much money is in his account so that he knows how much he can steal from him. They will always try to get as much money per victim as possible and usually try to rip the victim off for their entire savings account. The old man initially replies that his debit card has about $200 on it, which in the scammer's eyes is not enough money to steal from him.
And you bank with only one bank, or you bank with any other bank also? What was the last balance you remember on the second bank? Now let me tell you, those hackers have overdrafted that bank, okay, which had $800. So they have taken out your $800 plus they have overdrafted it. Your account is in minus 1,500. So don't worry, I'm giving you your money back. So What I'll do is on your second bank, which you just now told me with a balance of 800, I'm adding up a credit line of $1,000. Are you getting me? And that's a credit line which you have to use in the Walmart and purchase Apple gift card for a $500. Yes, with not your money, sir, because you don't have any money right now. I have added a credit line and I'll be there with you unless and until you receive your cash. So don't worry, you can take me as your son. It's your own hard-earned money, right? I do believe you want your money back.
Luckily, this victim did not fall for the supposed credit line that was added to his card and hung up the phone. Not everyone is as cautious as this man though. These scammers were actually quite successful at scamming people, especially when the victims did own a device that the scammers could take remote access of. This brings me back to our game tree. The second and third option are that the victim does admit to having either a phone or a computer. The phone method is very similar to that of not having any device. The scammer will simply try to steal money from the victim's payment apps, like that from Bank of America, Cash App, PayPal, and many more.
And the Zelle is the application through which these hackers have used means, okay, to transfer you the funds. Okay, so just go ahead and write down the cell phone number of the sender first. Over here. No, this is our billing manager number. Whom you will send the request, then he will send you the funds. Okay, go give a click on send. Yeah, give a click on send money to this. Give a click on it. You're sending the request money.
As you could see, the scammer was pretending like it was a money request, even though it clearly said send money. The victim complied, but because all of her balances were negative, the payments didn't go through. One of our accounts even had a balance of minus $900,000, which I had never seen before. The scammer then tried the same Zelle payment method with this email, and also with this email. I reported all of this information to Zelle, and they took down the accounts for me. They tried to steal money from several different apps like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, American Express and her PayPal. After 45 minutes of messing around, they finally gave up. This particular victim did not have any money and the scammers weren't very happy with this.
Listen to me, all the accounts are closed and your accounts are corrupted. In this, I'm adding a $1,000 credit line which you have to use and purchase the gift card with our money. Go back and swipe your screen down. Ma'am, fuck you, ki korche magi. Ma'am, go back to your PayPal. Okay, now swipe your thumb. Just scroll the page down. Ma'am, open the PayPal. How much balance do you have in this one? Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, like you don't have any money in any of your cards, right? It's zero. Wonderful. And how much credit is available on this EENINC? 30 or 40?
I called the victim up to let her know everything about the scam and that the scammers could still spy on her with the AnyDesk and TeamViewer application that they made her install through the App Store. They are trying to steal your money. They're not actually from Amazon. They are located in India in a scam call center and they're trying to steal your money.
Yeah, okay, good. Thank you. I thought I knew that, but I guess I didn't.
Have anyone ever called you from a big company like Amazon, Social Security, like asking you for gift cards, asking you for access to your devices? No, it's a scam.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Oh my God, I'm really grateful. Thank you.
The computer method is the same as most other refund scams. I'm not gonna waste too much time showcasing this because I already analyzed this method in my last video, but just to give you a very quick run through, they have this refund portal, which I found on most of their computers. The victim has to fill out their information, and once they have to type the refund amount, the scammer types an extra 0 and pretends like the victim made that mistake and now has to give the money back to the scammers.
Made a mistake, so you have to, refund the money back to us. You can take $1,500 and the rest of the money you can refund us back. And can you just tell me, how far is your bank from your home?
This particular victim was an 86-year-old lady that could not pay the scammers back because she did not have a cell phone, she could not drive to a store or a bank, and she was physically disabled so she couldn't even walk.
What is the problem? What is the major issue? Why you're not able to go to the Walmart? You are disabled, right? You cannot walk? That means you cannot able to walk, right? Ma'am, are you eligible to walk?
An 86-year-old disabled lady, and they still tried for 1 hour and 48 minutes to get money from her through her laptop. For this, they tried several different websites like MoonPay, Binance, Coinbase and MoneyGram, but none of them seemed to really satisfy them. But then they realized that the woman had a webcam, and they said this.
Paxful में जितना डिटेल लगेगा क्योंकि मनीग्राम बोल रहा नहीं छोड़ेगा, ठीक है। Paxful में उसका ड्राइवर लाइसेंस सब लगेगा, इसका कैमरा भी है, लैपटॉप है, इसको Paxful रजिस्टर करवाओ।
Paxful would be perfect for them. They could steal the victim's identity through her laptop webcam and register an account with her debit card linked to the account to empty her savings account. Luckily, she was in a blocked jurisdiction, so Paxful didn't work. Scammers didn't know what to do at this point and were even struggling to complete a simple puzzle to prove they weren't robots.
You have to slide the puzzle, you know? Yeah. Leave your mouse, okay? Leave your mouse. Do not touch your mouse.
Move the puzzle in the middle.
Hello? Yes? You have to move the puzzle in the middle, okay? Now stop. Stop.
After almost 2 hours, the victim was rightfully getting impatient and mad at the scammers, but they were just laughing at her.
What do I put in there? Ma'am, is there any cell phone with you, like in your family member?
I don't have a cell phone. How many times do I have to tell you?
Okay. Just keep calm and relax, alright? Hold on.
At this point, the scammers were so desperate to steal something from the victim that one of them even tried to buy himself a phone plan, which revealed his real phone number to me. Of course, he tried to buy the most expensive pack with the victim's money. She kept saying that she was going to hang up, but she ended up never doing it. I decided to shut down her computer from the scammer's end while they were not at the computer, and at that point I could call the victim and warn her about the scam, and she wasn't very happy with me calling either. Hey, you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to warn you, the guys you have been talking to for the past 2 hours are trying to scam you.
What?
They were trying to steal money from you through your laptop. They were trying to sign you up with all types of crypto companies and trying to steal your money.
Thanks.
Now, who actually are these scammers? During the weeks that I was watching them, I found some clues on the identity of these scammers. The first thing I found was an Allianz broadband VoIP portal registered on the real name of one of the scammers. His full name, as you can see, is Sanjeev. He is probably one of the higher ups in the company since he pays the bills for their call center, which we can see from this invoice. His webpage also reveals the scam call center's exact address. It is located in a tower on Jodhpur Garden, number 214 in Kolkata, West Bengal, India. The second clue I found was one of the scammers always coming in early into the call center. Before everyone else's shift started, he was always on one of the computers doing work on something called SRT FB Appen. He was adding categories to Wikipedia pages for some money and was doing this work with his real name. In the logs of the computer he always worked on, I found the email address and password for this SRT Appen webpage and also his personal Gmail account with his personal password. His name, as you can see from his email, is Ajit. The other two pieces of information I found were two phone numbers, one that we saw earlier when the scammer tried purchasing himself a phone plan, and one other number that I found when one of the bosses of this operation opened his WhatsApp web. He did this to try and download a file that somebody else sent him that was called USA Fresh Old Age, with 86,000 people in the list that were at least 75 years old and potential scam victims. The information in the list included stuff like their full name, email address, phone number, their home address, and much more information on the potential victims. Now that we have all that information about the scammers and their scams, let's do some destructive work. I'm going to start off the destruction by completely shutting down their phone system and corrupting all the settings in the admin portal for the phone settings. To accomplish this, I did the following things to their phone system. For the report section, I messed up the settings in their VisiBox, which corrupts their entire phone system. I then deleted all user accounts, which makes it impossible for the scammers to log in and continue scamming. I then deleted all their calling campaigns, statuses, hotkeys, leads, auto-alt dials and ACCIDs, which stops their robocalls and deletes all the settings of these robocalls. On the list section, I then deleted all their lists, I deleted all their scripts on the script section, I deleted all their filters, and for the inbound section I deleted their showing groups, their DIDs, their call menus and their filter phone groups. And then finally, for the remote agents, I deleted all the remote agents, I deleted the extension groups. In the admin section, I changed all the passwords for the login to the user accounts and to the admin accounts, so the admins cannot log into the admin account to restore the settings. Then I changed their call times, their shifts, I deleted their phones, their templates, their carriers, their service and their conferences, and then messed up the system settings. I deleted all the system statuses. I added a voicemail which warns victims that somehow might still get through when calling the number which I don't think is possible, and I also changed their hold music to the same thing. Now let's see what the scammers thought of this corrupt system.
Hello. Hello. You are a nigger.
भाई नेट नहीं चल रहा, सबका नहीं चल रहा. लॉगआउट कितना देर से हो रहा. दिस साइट कांट बी रीच. पूरा काट दे इसका मार. भाई 1 मिनट रुक के कीजिएगा, ठीक है? जब डायलर ऑफ कीजिएगा तो 1 मिनट बाद स्टार्ट कीजिएगा.
And now it's time to destroy the computers in this call center with the NG Alarm screen locker malware and change all the scammers their backgrounds to the FBI logo to freak them out.
अरे वो ये छोटे रूम का फेडरल छोटे रूम में जी होते नेट আসছে অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট করছে फिर বন্ধ হয়ে যাচ্ছে আইডেন্টিফাই নেট হচ্ছে কি হচ্ছে এটা ये ट्रिगर के ऊपर क्या की सही ये बार-बार आ रहा पता है वहां भी हो रहा है उसमें केबिन वाला केबिन में भी हो रहा है एक रूम में इस रूम में कितना मिनट हो गया ज्यादा हो रहा है इसका अरे हमको लग रहा है ओड़ा इसमें कुछ है भाई बिल्डिंग में भूत है अच्छा ये देखो ना का आपने चाहा है ये लौड़ा कोई मां चुरा रहा है उसको बोलो करा के सुबह में आईपी चेक करो तो हम आईपी क्यों रुकेगा ने माने क्यों देगा दुश्मन क्या हो गया सब हुआ ना इधर ऐतो सारा कंप्यूटर में आएगा नेट बंद करवा नेट बंद सारा सिस्टम ऑफ करवा कोई ढोका हैकर ढुके जमा करो ठीक है हैकर ढुके बोले ना इसमें उसका.
After this, the scammers started to argue because they thought somebody in their middle betrayed them.
दुश्मन का है पालेंगे हम अपना एक अगला का एक है पीछे कर सकता है ये लाइन में पीछ होता है बहुत पीछ होता है. हां तो हम ही नॉर्मली जब काम करते थे हम एज एजेंट तब से थोड़ा बंदा का नंबर नंबर लेके आया. कल हम ऑफिस में आना बंद कर देंगे, ठीक है? प्रमोद अगर उसको बोल देंगे मत आ तो नहीं आना नहीं आएगा और जो है तो पक्का पीछ करेगा.
And after this, the scammers never returned. If you liked the video, make sure you subscribe, leave a like and a comment for the algorithm. If you want to support my fight against scammers even more, there's a Patreon link in the description. And if you don't like Patreon, there's also an alternative link in the description as well. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay cautious.